はい。では続きやっていきたいと思います。ここですね。ストーリー進めていきましょう。
That's the planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often of late. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem awfully sure of yourself, miss.
Because we saw them with our own eyes. Two, in the Corel and Gungaga reactors. They were loud and huge.
A fascinating account, were it true. However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. Do see a doctor.
Excuse me?
Oh. Yes. That would do them some good. Judging from everything you've said, the three of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with me.
ほう。どういうことなんだろう。いや、確かにウェポン見たけど、この展開は、これはオリジナルでもあったよね、この部屋。すごいハイテク技術の部屋なんですよ、これ。全体がプラネタリウムみたいになる感じの。
I present to you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design. Now then, without further ado. This is only the beginning.
A shooting star!
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life. Behold, the planet we call home. It was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born. And like all living things, man is fated to die. So, what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted, Of course, these are but basic principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
A novel theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding. However, that can be overcome with time and education.
You rang?
Please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay. Hey, can I come?
おう、みんなで受ける感じ？これどうなんだろうね。なんかティファの方がさ、アルティマウェポンに接したことあるから、ティファの方が実は真実に近い可能性ありそうな気がするけど、てか原作でここどういう風に語られてましたっけ？忘れちゃったな。同じ設定だっけ？でもライフストリームみたいなって原作にあったっけ？上に行けばいいんだよね、これ。みんなどこに行っちゃったのかな？いや、170、離れてるね。下かな？みんな下に行ったっぽいね。1階かな？ここん？これアイテムか。みんなどこ？下だ、合ってる、下だ。なんか日が暮れましたね。日が暮れてるよね。本当な、遠くなってる。どこに行ったのみんな。外ですね。わかりづらい。相変わらずわかりづらいマップ。
Thanks so much for taking such great care of Nanaki for us. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything you think might prove useful on your journey. Check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
なんかちょっと合流しようと思ったら違う案内が。ありがとうございます。何がもらえるんでしょう。じっちゃんからの贈り物。いいマテリアな気がするんだけど。まあでもここで召喚獣的なものは絶対もらえないよね。セージ。待ってね。こっちなんかある？これぐるっとするタイプかな？お宝ー。武器かな？モーグリメダルだったわ。モーグリメダルですか。こっちにも。お金、これ嬉しい。5000ギルはだいぶ嬉しい。この倉庫の作り込み、すごいね。この作り込みだけでどんだけ時間がかかっているのか。すごい。この下かな？これ、でもこっちにもちょっとしたアイテムがありの。上もあるじゃない。上行けるのこれ。上行けないダミーの階段。下 下ですね。マテリア置いてそうな気もするんだけど、マテリアだからマテリア置いてある可能性あるけど、召喚獣のマテリアは絶対ないよね。リメイクになってからね、召喚獣はもうバトルで手に入れるっていうルールに変わったんで、マテリア、召喚獣のマテリアがね、そのまんま置いてあるなんてこと、エクスポーション最高です。エクスポーションってあれ？ポーションの一番やつ、エーテル系じゃないか。エーテル欲しいんですけど、エーテルがめっちゃ欲しい。武器。クリスタルメガホン。いや、全然使わないキャラの。まあまあ。クリスタルメガホン。すごい。あ、ナナキ。なんか、コスモキャニオン来てからレッド13のことをナナキって呼んでしまう。かわいいね。見て見て。かわいいかわいいかわいい。これ、レッド13？じゃなくない？柄入ってない？お父さんかな？待って、レッド13ってさ、北条博士の実験であの姿にさせられたんじゃなかったっけ？元からあれだったっけ？やれ？どうだったっけ？私の記憶が。誰？
Right this way.
助手。これで終わり？あっちから入ってこっちから出れる的なやつか。じゃあ降りましょう。あれ？違う？ぐるっとして出てきたのかな？ここの街で一旦サブミッションタイムですかね。またいろいろサブミッション終わらせて、あ、みんないるじゃん。みんなではない、ユフィがいるわ。話しかけるか。何やってんだろう。
This village is lame. Did you know none of the materia here is even real? And don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of their own voice.
あながち間違ってはいなさそう、ユフィが言ってること。どうカメラマン。
The way the shadows carve out the red stone, it's perfectly balanced. There's something that's truly magical about the harmony of natural structures.
やるかやらないかは一旦置いといて話しかけとくか。
Fancy running into you here. Say, how about I get a shot of you giving thanks to the planet? The canyon's also famous for its unparalleled view of the starry night sky. I made sure to bring all my night photography equipment along. Can't sleep until I've got the perfect starlit shot. Just let me know if you find any good photo spots.
あ、話しかけるだけで、はい、なんかフォトフレームもらえるんですね。それは知らなかった。初耳ですね。さあ、コスモキャニオンを。
By all means, please come and join the seminar. Follow me if you would.
お、こっからついてきてくださいか。コスモキャニオンね、珍しい。まあ他のね町でも何回かあったけど、特に広い村ではこうついてきてください系の展開ある。この村人の走り方可愛くない？可愛い走り方してるね。ついた、話しかけるのかな？
Please continue on into the assembly.
この先、この人に話しかけた方がいい？
Blessings of the planet upon you. Fellow Bugenhagen sent word that you might be joining us. You are more than welcome to do so.
お、オッケー。じゃあもう行っちゃっていいんだね。行きましょう。
But he was wrong. That extra energy I received from the planet,
お、
it was a blessing.
レッドさん、お、ムービー。
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share. Please.
Me? Okay. Where to begin? I fell into the life stream. I don't have words to describe it, except beautiful, maybe? It was a lot to take in. Feelings of kindness washed over me. Long-forgotten memories came flooding back. It was a warm, comforting place. But there was also conflict. A war between the planet and its enemies. And we can't let them win. We need the planet, and it needs us. We have to rise up, fight back, defend it from this terrible threat. Thing is, I don't know how to do any of that. And I hoped you might have the answer. I'm not criticizing planetology or anything, and I'm not trying to scare anybody either. I just... You know... Never mind. This is all coming out wrong.
Please, do not be discouraged. Should you ever wish to try again, we would be more than happy to listen. What matters is that you keep challenging your beliefs. Stop doing that, and the answers will forever elude you. On that note, I think we should adjourn for the evening. The River of Lights is almost upon us, so let us head to the torch.
I'll see you at the festival.
はい。なんかあれだね。クラウドだけいつもこう置いてきぼり、みんなが先に行って、クラウドは後から向かうみたいな。まあ、自由行動させなければいけないっていうのはね、あるだろうから。どんどんとストーリーが進んでいくけど、いいのかなこのまま進めちゃって。まあ別にストーリーが終わったところで、サブクエを終わらせる時間も全然ある。ただなんかだいたいいつもサブクエ終わってからそこの街のねメインストーリーを進めたりすることが多いので、なんか若干そわそわしますね。この流れでいいんだろうかっていう。でもこの下でしょ。そうだね。コスモキャンドル連絡エレベーター。そんなイベントありましたっけ？オリジナルに。全然記憶にないんだけど。わー、なんか天気がいいというか、夕日が美しいですね。もっと夜にやるのかなと思ったけど。ムービー来た。はい、ムービーかと思ったらね、すぐ動かせる。じゃあみんなで話しかけていこうか。まずバレットね。
I had the pleasure of talking to a mentor. Said it was presumptuous of me to think I could save the planet. She decides her own fate, you see. As rain cleanses the skies, so too does she cleanse herself of filth. So what? We sit here and theorize while the planet rinses and repeats?
どうしたいんだろしとこう。
What do you want to do?
Not nothing, that's for damn sure. At the same time, though, I don't know if fighting's the answer anymore. Maybe it's time for some good old-fashioned introspection.
ああ、いいですね、バレット。会話ができる。会話がしっかりできるタイプ。じゃあティファね。
Did I sound as awkward as I felt?
あれでいい。気にするなだな。気にするな。
Felt for you. Never been that good with words, as you know.
We're just two peas in a pod, aren't we?
クラウドのは一段とちょっと違う気はするけど、エアリスに話しか、いいのか。エアリスに話しかけたら、おっとっとっとっと終わっちゃうと思うんで、ユフィね。ユフィだけさ、緑なの。これ多分あれよね。まだ仲良くない。なんだったらさ、ケット C 出てないよ。ケット C よ。
Some say we're like grains of sand on the beach of the universe. Fatalist idiots. Spend my whole life trying to prove them wrong, but sitting here looking up at the sky, you can't help feeling pretty minuscule.
ケット C は親密度関係ない。じゃあ話しかけよう。
When you die, you return to the planet? That has literally got to be the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Once you die, that's that.
どうしてそう思うんだ？
Why do you think that?
I just do. I believe in anything else until I see some actual proof.
なんかすごいユフィらしいですね。現実主義というか。なんか自分の見たものとか手に触れられるものしか信じてない感、ユフィっぽい。レッド13仲良くなりだよ。
Look at them, gathered around the fire. Just like us that day. Me and Mom and Dad. If only we could do that again. Never mind. Just forget I said anything.
話なら聞くぞ。
I'll lend an ear.
Whenever I think about my mom, my chest swells with so much pride, I feel like it'll burst. But when it comes to my dad, I just... Sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
うわー、この声で話してくるレッド13めっちゃ新鮮ですね。オリジナルの FF7 は多分声なかったよね。ボイスがなかった気がするから、なんか今改めて思うと不思議な感じというか、すごい贅沢な感じですね。
Sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
うわ、この声のレッド13ともっと交流したいな。あれ、この後コスモキャニオン出たらレッド13どういう話し方になるんだっけ？戻っちゃうんだっけな。たまには話し方もしてほしい。
So, I'm an ancient. As in, a steward of the planet. One of those ancients. Or, to be more precise, the only ancient. For the most part, it's been a source of pain. I've been held against my will. I've been watched. I've been ignored. Even hated. And it's been that way ever since I was little. My blood's been nothing but a curse. If I ever started to forget, something would remind me of what I was and bring me crashing back down to earth. It was always the same. Time after time. I'd be shown a glimmer of hope, only to have it snatched away. I was never gonna be normal. That much was clear.
言葉をかける。
It's okay.
So my blood's been a curse, but it's also been a blessing. It's brought some wonderful people into my life, friends that I love. And for once, I think I'm okay. Happy even. And all that pain feels worth it. Even if I can't lead a normal life, there is one thing I can do. Return their kindness. And try to make the most of what I've been given.
There! It is time!
Whoa!
Pretty sappy, huh? Meant every word, though.
So, this is where you've been, Nanaki.
What's up?
There's something of great import I need to show you. And by that I mean all of you. Join me, would you? What did you all think of the River of Lights? For whatever reason, the ceremony has drawn a number of tourists to the Vale as of late. When I ask for their impressions, they often speak of how beautiful it was. Some claim they were even moved to tears. It's an overwhelmingly positive reception, I'm happy to say. To stir the human soul is no small feat, and it pleases me to know that the River of Lights possesses such power. Alas, my hopes to parlay their emotional response into a deeper intellectual curiosity, they have yet to be fulfilled. People are surrounded by cats, dogs, birds, and trees. They know that life is all around them, be it through the birth of a baby or the blooming of a flower. They bear constant witness to the blessed cycle of creation. Yet they've no interest in the welfare of our planet. Forgive me for sharing my idle thoughts. Keeping them to myself is quite a challenge in my old age.
I'm glad to know that Aerith has friends
じっちゃんも口だと分かっていて話していたのね。まあでも本音なんだろうね。最近思うことなんだろうね。
Well then, shall we proceed?
But I thought this door was
sealed so that none may enter. Why, yes, and by my own hand, no less. However, you've a trial to undertake.
I do?
If you wish to prove yourself and become a Watcher of the Veil, that is. I presume you are prepared.
Yeah.
I will also require your assistance in carrying out the trial. Much danger awaits within, and I wish to ensure his safety. When you're ready, simply say the word.